Peace be with you, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name's Trevor. Really grateful to have you here. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a special unboxing. So I got this package from Makeup. I think it's like the makeupstore.com. So this was a new discounter that started showing up on my Google searches, and decided to kind of take a shot and see if they were legit or not. So I did order from them 2 fragrances because they did have some pretty good deals, and I even found one fragrance that I was having difficulty tracking down. So this actually did ship to me from Poland, so this is a Polish discounter. It took about 16 days to get here and to make it through customs, but so far the package arrived at my door, and it feels like there's some fragrances in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just open this up, and we'll get to take a look at what's inside. So the first fragrance was something that Chris from Scentland had been recommending, or had recommended at least once, and it was a celebrity fragrance. I think it was a basketball player. So yeah, that is going to be this fragrance right here, Straight Ahead. I would butcher the basketball player's name if I tried to pronounce it. Yeah, it's written right here on the box. I don't know if you can see that, but a little bit outside of my vocabulary or vernacular prowess, I would say, but it's Straight Ahead is the name of the fragrance. It is an eau de toilette fougere top with woody ambery base. So like I said, Chris from Scentland I think had mentioned this one once, and then John from the Proverbs channel, if you ever checked him out, I think also recommended this one. So I'm interested to see how this one plays out. I haven't been able to find it at the any of the US discounters. So I was really excited to find this, and I actually only even added this to the cart so that way I could get free shipping. I think despite shipping to the US, free shipping, the bar was only like a $59 purchase or something like that. And then the main fragrance that led me to this discounter, which I wanted to get, and I got a really good deal on it, so I got this as a cheapie. It was only like 38 bucks when I got it from this discounter, and it is 3 out of 4 fragrances from this line. Angel Schlescher. So I've got the Rose Absolute, the Deep Leather, and now the Sensual Patchouli. So I've really been enjoying this line so far. 3 out of the 4. I think there's a vanilla one that centers around vanilla as well. But that one was done by a different perfumer, while the other 3, Rose Absolute, Deep Leather, and this Sensual Patchouli here, were crafted by Hamid Maradi Kashadi, who is the same guy that's perfumed for Parfums de Marly. He's done Leighton, I think Pegasus and Percival, and Leighton exclusive. So I've really been enjoying the other 2 fragrances in my collection from this line, the Rose and the Leather takes. Even though the leather one doesn't come off very leathery to me, it is kind of like a sweet, powdery sort of office fragrance. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and get this unboxed out of the tin that it's in, and then I'm going to put this one here on my left hand. So I've been interested in both of these, namely this one for a springtime cheapies list, even though I probably won't recommend it for the spring just because it's difficult to come by, at least at discounters near me, but maybe for like a hidden gems take. And I've been interested in the fragrance ever since Chris mentioned it, because I respect his opinion. He's kind of like one of the OGs in the game, and he's incredibly passionate about the hobby. So I'm going to go ahead and slap this one on the left hand here. Both fragrances seem to be legit. They're in packaging that looks familiar to me, at least from this line. The bottle looks and feels the same. I don't think either of these is something that's going to be worth duping, or I mean, not duping as in cloning, but you know, just selling a fake of. And then I'm going to let that one start to dry down, and then go ahead and give an application of the Sensual Patchouli over here on my right hand. Love the atomizers on these Angel Schlescher bottles as well. I think they're really great. Nice fine mist, good distribution. So I'll let those both kind of settle in here, and we'll see what we've got coming up. I am picking up a little bit of both of them in the air. The patchouli is a nice sweet patchouli. It almost reminds me of the dry down in ombre leather. Basically the fragrances in this line are pretty linear, unfortunately, but the quality and scent are really great on these. The deep leather from this line has been a really good office style fragrance that I kind of reach for when I'm sitting down to get some dedicated work done here at the house. And then the rose one is a little bit sweet and more dressed up and formal, but I've been wearing it to bed and it's been a really pleasant bedtime fragrance. So we'll go ahead and check out Straight Ahead. Okay, this one is, I don't know. Seems very light. I'm having a hard time getting a really, sorry, just kind of fixing my robe here. It smells almost like eau de cologne, like it came off like a pretty good blast, but it's starting to fade away rather quickly. I'll try to give it another shot here, but I'm not all that hopeful about it. I mean, there's a lot of juice on there coming out, but it doesn't seem to be that concentrated of a fragrance. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's kind of fruity a little bit. It's got a really nice, clean, out of the shower kind of vibe to it, but it's like a little touch of fruitiness. I don't know what the exact notes in here are, but yeah, that one, having a hard time kind of picking it up right now. And then I'm gonna go over here and check the Sensual Patchouli. Yeah, this one's, like I said, it smells almost like the dry down of ombre leather. Like there's no leather in here, but it just smells like a really nice kind of, there's, I think, jasmine and patchouli and black pepper are the only notes listed for this fragrance. So it's just like a really nice kind of sweet, very autumnal. I think this would be really great for the autumn time. Like I said, I got this one for $38, so I think it's really amazing for a cheapie, but I think it's kind of hard to come by for under like $60 at FragranceNet and other discounters. And Angel Schlescher fragrances are difficult to come by in general. They stock infrequently and you know, are kind of, they don't discontinue. I don't think a lot of these are discontinued. They're just like hard to find at the discounters, so I got really lucky. But yeah, still pretty excited in general. I mean, I got a new discounter to kind of check out. They do ship from Poland. It did take a little over 2 weeks, but the fact that there's another option for me when looking for deals is kind of exciting. Yeah, difficult to say. I definitely am going to probably do a video going over this fragrance line because I enjoy it a lot. And I think they are worth, you know, like maybe $60 tops. Definitely worth at least $50, but these are incredible cheapies if you can get them in the cheapie range. I think I got the other two in the line for $43 a pop. Yeah, this one just isn't performing all that well, at least right on this first impressions. I could be going nose blind already, but it's reminding me a little bit of just, it's got some green elements to it. It reminds me almost of like something candied, however, like a Jolly Rancher, but a Jolly Rancher Fougere, if that makes sense. But yeah, it just smells almost like a splash cologne that you do as like an aftershave, and then it will just fade away rather quickly. I was a little bit more excited about this one. It's a shame that it's kind of underperforming at the moment. It is clean, fresh out of the shower. I think it would be something that I would use post-shower, because I could apply another fragrance an hour later, it seems. That's how it's coming off right now. So far, this one, though, has quite a little bit more dimension than the other Angel Slusher fragrances that I've tried. I'm definitely picking up that black pepper. And the jasmine has, like, a little bit of a, I don't want to say, like, animalic touch to it quite necessarily, but it is, like, got a slight funkiness that's making this, making sure that the sweetness of the patchouli in here isn't taking center stage, and the patchouli itself is adding a sweet element, but that it's still earthy. Alright, yeah, so I think I'm going to make this my bedtime scent tonight, and I'll try to give some more updates on this one as I get some more chances to wear it. So far, not thoroughly impressed with either one, although this one I'm excited to get some more wears out of, and this one unfortunately I think is falling short of some high expectations. So two kind of hard to come by fragrances. Just wanted to give you my first impressions on those and let you know about the new makeup store discounter from Poland. You know, check them out, see if there's anything there that's a good price. Generally, I think a lot of the stuff there is a little bit more retail, in line with retail prices, but like I said, these were two kind of hard to come by fragrances, at least for the prices that I was looking to get them for. And I got them. I think this one was like $14 and this one was $38, so pretty nice little haul for me, at least in terms of getting some good deals. And so, yeah, that was my first impressions on these two fragrances, Angel Slusher Sensual Patchouli and Straight Ahead. Let me know if you've tried either of these, or if you've shopped from the makeup store discounter, and let me know what your scent of the night is in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.